Could Messi really steal the Ballon d'Or spotlight again in 2023? And if so, is it well-deserved or is there a hint of favoritism in the air? Stick around to dissect the stats, controversies, and stellar performances of the season. Today, we're unraveling the heated debate swirling around the football world. Does Lionel Messi truly deserve the Ballon d'Or 2023? There's a whirlwind of stats, a touch of conspiracy, and high-octane performances from contenders like Haaland and Mbappe to consider. And hey, if you're enjoying our deep dives into the football world, hit that subscribe button for more. Let's dive right in. The Twilight Saga, Messi's fading dominance? Alright, let's hash this out. Messi is potentially on his way to his 8th Ballon d'Or, and the football world is buzzing. But let's pump the brakes and look at the facts. Our main man, Messi, has always been a maestro on the field, but this season, well, it's been less fireworks and more sparklers. He's contributed to PSG's success, sure, and had a stint with Inter Miami, but let's be real, those feats don't usually scream Ballon d'Or, do they? Now, don't get us wrong, Messi's legacy is legendary. But are those golden days giving him a golden pass today? Remember, this is a guy who set the bar sky high for himself. So when we say his magic has been a bit low-key, we're talking by Messi standards, which, let's face it, are astronomical. Meanwhile, you've got Manchester City back in England, making a clean sweep of the Premier League, Champions League, and FA Cup. That's a treble, friends. So, it begs the question, we sort of, maybe letting Messi's past performances play mind games with us? Are those nostalgic echoes of his previous football symphonies influencing a potentially monumental decision? Shouldn't the Ballon d'Or be about the here and now, the current season, rather than a lifetime achievement award? World Cup wonders, the Messi miracle? Messi's World Cup performance was one for the history books. The guy soared through the tournament, pulling Argentina to the pinnacle of victory and clocking a jaw-dropping scored rating of 8.25. There's no denying it, the man turned the pitch into his playground. But here's the catch: should this World Cup wizardry dictate the Ballon d'Or outcome? Let's unfold this a bit. Messi dazzled us in Qatar, alright, orchestrating plays, banging in goals, and serving assists. But the Ballon d'Or isn't a World Cup Performer of the Year award, is it? It's a recognition meant to reflect a player's impact over an entire season. So, if we're weighing a couple of weeks against a whole year of sweat, skill, and scintillating football, we may be, just maybe, getting our priorities muddled. And while Messi was the conductor of the orchestra in that World Cup symphony, he wasn't the only musician. The entire Argentina squad was on fire, each player bringing the heat, turning potential defeat into triumph. So, this makes us wonder, are we spotlighting Messi's World Cup spectacle a tad too much? Are those magical moments in Qatar overshadowing other players' consistent, season-long brilliance? It's food for thought, right? The World Cup was a chapter in the book of 2023, but was it the entire story? Let's keep these questions in mind as we explore further. The Haaland hype. Now, let's shift gears and talk about a guy who's been setting the field ablaze: Erling Haaland. This powerhouse punched in an astounding 52 goals in just 53 games. I mean, come on, those numbers are insane. He's not just scoring goals, he's practically manufacturing them on a production line. And it's not just about the quantity, these were quality goals that propelled Manchester City to snag a triumphant treble. Here's where it gets tricky. We've got Haaland, a striker who's been the driving force behind his team's monumental success, going head-to-head with Messi's storied career and World Cup heroics. But let's not forget, while Messi was creating magic in Qatar, Haaland was busy turning an entire season into his highlight reel. So, what gives? Are we so mesmerized by the familiar tale of Messi's greatness that we're blind to the live, electric performance Haaland's been giving us week in, week out? It's like having front-row tickets to a rock star's concert and then missing the show because we're busy watching their old music videos. Sure, the classics are great, but live music, folks? Haaland's 2022-23 season was a masterclass in goal scoring, a blend of raw power, icy precision, and an unquenchable thirst for victory. The Mbappe conundrum. Alright, it's time to zoom in on another extraordinary player who seems to be caught in Messi's considerable shadow: Kylian Mbappe. This guy is no joke, folks. He's netted a staggering 54 goals across 56 matches. But it's not just about numbers, it's about crucial, game-changing plays. Remember when he pulled off that sensational hat-trick in the World Cup finals? That wasn't just skill, that was a statement. Yet, here we are, debating whether Messi's single tournament triumph should eclipse Mbappe's season of relentless excellence. It feels a bit like we're stuck reading the same old blockbuster book, ignoring a new bestseller that's unfolding right in front of our eyes. Mbappe isn't just a future promise, he's a roaring blaze here and now. His performance isn't a spark, it's a fireworks display. The World Cup Golden Boot didn't just land on his lap, he seized it with 8 goals, outscoring every other player, including, yes, Lionel Messi. Is Messi getting extra love? Now, let's tread into some delicate territory, Messi's relationship with the referees. It's no secret that the little magician often gets a level of respect on the pitch that sometimes translates into, well, favorable decisions. We've all seen those moments, right? A nudge here, a little trip there, and boom, the whistle blows. And sure, every great player earns their respect, but when it comes to Messi, are the refs a bit starstruck? This isn't just nitpicking, it's a crucial part of the conversation, especially when the stakes are as high as the Ballon d'Or. We need to ask ourselves, are some players skating through challenges while others get the book thrown at them? If we're all about fair play, this kind of star treatment needs some spotlight, too. In a sport where a single decision can flip games, seasons, and even careers, shouldn't we be extra sure that it's all about what happens on the field, not who's involved in the play? So, is Messi's allure bending the rules a bit? And more importantly, if that's the case, should it factor into who takes home that golden ball? Decisions. So, what's the verdict, folks? Does the nostalgia of Messi's wizardry deserve the 2023 Ballon d'Or, or have we been blindsided, snubbing stellar performances from the likes of Haaland and Mbappe? And what about the whispers of referee favoritism? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football frenzy. Until next time, keep the debate alive.